Hola, 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 beautiful people. It's me, Maris, and it's Monday. So that means it's time for the weekly energy intuitive reading forecast. And let's see, and we have, the mailman came by. I had a doTERRA order. So I have a bottle of Clary Sage and a bottle of Steady. It's a grounding blend. We like to use these oils during a healing session. A lot of times the essential oils help to facilitate the healing, so I dig using them. But good morning, good morning. It is Monday. It's a fabulous, beautiful Monday. We've got a hair that looks a little crazy here. It looks like we smoothed it out a little bit. We're going to be using the Angels and Ancestors card, and for the life of me, and I've even asked Archangel Chamuel to help me find them. I can't find my soul journey cards, and I'm like, I don't know where they went. So for whatever reason, I guess we're stuck on humor for quite a while. Ha ha, I guess that's lots of satire. Bad. That's okay. So we're going to do a little flip. And instead of Soul's Journey, we're going to go with Gabriel Bernstein's The Universe Has Your Back cards. And so we will be utilizing those cards today. It's just that one card. It's like, what's my focus for the week? How can I work on becoming a better person? Where in the world is my lighter? I don't know where it is. So I guess no smudging right now. But these have been sitting over here by the black tourmaline getting cleared, so we're cool with that. We're going to use that. Good morning, Justin. Good morning, Ronnie. Good morning, Ethel. Hope everybody's having a groovy morning. Oh, yeah. I was going to say I love me some Gabby. Where is Gabby? Gabby might be doing she's starting her fellowship. I can't remember the fancy word that she uses. But for music therapy, and so that's where Gabby is. She uses a fancy word for it. I can't remember it. But anyway, so we're using Angels and Ancestors. Remember, my boyfriend is the trader, and he's in this deck. So I'm like, God, I hope to see him. Kind of miss the trader. I haven't seen him in a while. Anyway, so interesting things happening over the weekend. So if you are a healer, a prayer warrior, we need to send some prayers out throughout our nation. We've got some craziness going on. And let's see. And let's see what the energy is and what Spirit wants us to know. Whatever you might call Spirit. Okay, there's one. It's going to be number one. I'm just leaving it face down in my lap, We'll be doing a lot more online Reiki throughout the week, picking up on that. We really need to get that energy. We need to get unity in our community, where people feel safe and loved and honored and respected. Oh, definitely California. Whoops. Okay, there we go. All right. We got a slew of them. Don't go away. I just got to bend down and get them. And put those to the side so I don't lose them. Hi, Pamela. Okay. All right. Oh, Lord. Woo. Okay, we've got several here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you guys got time for 6? Because we've got 6 cards. Whew. It's going to be a big one. Lots of stuff happening. We need to smudge. Don't go away. Let me go snag a lighter. Do not go away. Okay. I had to bring the 528 as a C. Good morning, Brooke. Good morning, Debbie. Okay, whew. Okay, because I'm telling you, the energy's kind of burning really high and hard right now. So, I don't know, can you see my smoke? See the smoke? Here we go. Okay. Good morning, Jessica. Here's your smudging. Because you may be at work or someplace and they won't let you smudge. I get it. I'm going to smudge these cards. Okay, let's rock and roll. Okay, let's rock and roll because I've got a lot of this going on here. Woo! Let's turn over. Alright, so I'm going to position this a little bit better here. I should have played with this a little bit, huh? You're like, damn it, Linda. That's my mother, you know. I go by Maris, and I know a lot of people know me as Linda, and that is my given name. But yeah, Maris is that name I prefer. It's kind of like, could you define yourself by a name? And I was like, ooh, I define myself by the name of Maris. And that name actually means oceans, or I'm sorry, seas, as in like oceans and seas. That's where oceans came in from. Alright, so let's take a look. In this very beginning, let's see, let's get some, there we go. This very beginning energy that's coming in is snake. And it's talking about shedding an old skin. That means we've got great change blowing in. Everybody, great change blowing in. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, because these cards are like, blah, 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 blah. They're really, really talking a lot. And we've got 6 cards to go through. But we're expecting some great change to come blowing through. The next card is the Heart Guardian, and it's talking about being open to unconditional love and forgiveness. But don't be so darn hard on yourself. There's this really heavy energy that's coming from within that we often see chaos or imbalance outside of us, and we bring in some kind of assumption of guilt with that. And this is saying you got to cut the guilt, love yourself, honor yourself. You can't be truthful in love for others if you're not feeling that love yourself. Love yourself. When you love yourself, you can love others and allow others to love you. That's that really big force. Okay. Work on you guys' throat chakras. Some of you are so afraid. Some of you are so afraid of saying I love you and feeling self-love that you are kind of closed off from that concept of allowing love to flow in and allowing yourself to be loved and others to love you. Okay, you got to work with this. Which means that even though we're working on that heart center, you've got to work with this throat center and open that up. That means sing. Sing somebody else's words. So if you're like turning on the radio and this song comes on, or you pop on your little mixed DVD or MP3 4, whatever those things are called, and you pop that on and it's this song that's resonating with you and you catch yourself singing it, sing it loud. Open it up. Open up your throat chakra. And that means that the other thing that you do is when you're driving down the road and you're at a stop sign or you're at a stoplight, you're going to take your right hand. This is the healing part of your right hand, and you're going to put it up on that throat. Just go open, heal. Something like that. Open it up. Keep that energy going so that you can allow truthful love, love with integrity, to be received as well as to be shared with other people. And that's what this card is here, is that we're going through a great bunch of change. And you have to stop blaming yourself or accepting the blame of things that go on around you when you have absolutely nothing to do with it. Okay? Really strong message there. All right, taking time to reflect. Let's look at this next card. Ooh. Okay, the next card that we're looking at over here is the Mirror Garden, and that's about reflection. What do you see in that mirror, and is it what you want it to resonate or what you want it to reflect? It's a really important metaphoric question as well as that physical question. You know, kind of going back a little bit to this card, the prior card where it's the Heart Guardian, and I'm talking about learning to love yourself and working with that. In the Mirror Guardian, there's a really kind of, I'm not going to call it creepy, but some people might call it creepy, exercise with the mirror, where you're looking into the mirror and you're saying basically, I love you. I love you. And a lot of times people will say, I can't even look. I have to close my eyes. Or I'm looking off to the side. I can't look at my reflection and actually say to myself, that reflection, I love you. So I've got a little cue that I use, and it's this phrase called olive juice. Because when you say olive juice without actually verbalizing, you know, just like mouthing the words, olive juice, it looks like you're saying, I love you. So it's kind of like this secret code word that we've created of olive juice that we know it really means, I love you. It means, I love you. So when you look in that mirror, you can go, and it really means, and it's both the same thing because of that vibration. But sometimes it's scary to say I love you to your own face. Okay, let's look at the next card. I'm getting all excited. Spirit's like really like, blah, 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 blah. Talk, 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 talk. Talkity, talk, talk, talk. Okay, so the next card that we're looking at here is the Drum card. And the Drum card, oh, my boyfriend Scam Likely's calling. He's in North Carolina today. Let's decline that call. Okay. All right, so we're looking at the drum, and the drum is about creating. It's about setting the beat, creating the rhythm of what you want to say or where you want to go. What's your message? What's your groove? So we're looking at this week of being really intensely, of really, you know, the weekend was about new beginnings and those potentials. So now we're looking at what are we going to do with these new beginnings. We're going to shed that old skin. We're going to learn to love ourselves so that we can truthfully love others. Boom. And now we're going to set our pace. We're going to create our rhythm. What's our groove? Where are we going? What are you looking at? This is going to be one heck of an intense week of setting up your groove. So you've got to drop your shish today. Go out and ground. Do your clearing. Do your cleansing. Go listen to your favorite healing guru. Go listen to some of the Reiki healings. I love to listen to Sloan Bella. She's like so ding smart. I really love her. So who do I listen to? I listen to Sloan Bella. If you love Jacqueline Brooke, I love Jacqueline. If you love me, go back on some of my old videos. Go over on YouTube, connect, ground, clear the shish today, because we're looking at the next couple of days. You have got to start setting what your rhythm is. That's why we're looking at the drum card right now, Dream and Journey. So clear the shish today so that you can bring in tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday your path. Where are you going? What are we going to do? Okay, all right. So now I'm looking at this and I'm like, dag nabbit, why is the sun card upside down? Because if the sun card was the right side way, looking up the other way, we would be talking about some grooviness and like not having to do a lot of work. And I'm like, shush, it's upside down. That means in order for me and you to enjoy success and happiness, we're going to have to put some elbow grease into this. Sometimes I want to say I did not bargain for that. I said I wanted to enjoy this ride, okay? I don't always want to put a lot of elbow grease into it, but this is what's happening, folks. We can experience being mediocre. We can experience having a mediocre experience this week because we sit back and let it flow and go, oh yeah, go wherever. Or we can have mastery of our path by putting in a little bit of that elbow grease, okay? I'm kind of cool with that when I sit there and I think about it, because I would much, hey Jess, I would much rather have a awesome, advanced, expanded experience as opposed to be having something that's kind of mediocre. It's kind of like if you're a hamburger eater, and I like hamburgers. I really, do. I really love hamburgers. And it's like, well, would you rather have like a McDonald's burger, or would you rather have one of those big juicy burgers from like Garage or S&B? It's like, it's not rocket science. I want to have something delicious. And so when the sun card is upside down, it's not saying you can't have delish. It's saying you're going to have effort put in to have delish. Okay, let's look at the next one. It's kind of cool though. Alright, so our next card. Okay. You know how the trader is my boyfriend, and that's Trader as in Trader, the dude with the dreadlocks and stuff. He's just like so cute. I love that card. Well, he is like my dream man, and this one here is your definite BFF. So it's like, if you could have one best friend, who would it be? And I'm like, it's Animal Guardian. Animal Guardian, when this card comes up, it is that best friend that tells you you have spinach in your teeth, that tells you your man's been cheating on you, that tells you you need to get up off that couch, that tells you you're the most beautiful creature in the entire world when you totally don't feel it, because they see everything inside of you that's beautiful, despite all of the faults and etc. inside of you. They help boost you up. So this card has that vibration. And so it's good things happening when you put the effort for that creation of good things. This week is about being very active and being very proactive in where you want to go, what you want to do, where you want to be. Trust those instincts. You are very gifted and insightful in what your energy is, but you've been holding it back. And this is your best friend coming through going, hey, do it. You're there. You're in a good place. So, oh my goodness, that was the last one. So with that in mind, let me flip this over. With that in mind, we've got our The Universe Has Your Back card. But let's kind of look at this. This is your weekend, or this is your week. I'm sorry, not your weekend. We're coming off of the weekend where we had new beginnings. So it's kind of like breaking that shell, like a chick being born, and you break that shell, and that first day, you're kind of like the chick, you know, trying to figure out what's going on around you because you've been, 21 days in a shell or whatever. 21 days. Who else does 21 days, right? So anyway, so now we have this opportunity this week, the energy that's coming through. But first we've got to clear some shush. You've got to clear the shush today. Remember, clear the shush. Get rid of the bondage. Get rid of your junk today. Let it go. And then you're going to start going through and loving on yourself so that you can let that love shine through with truth and integrity when you're loving on other people. It's really important to love yourself so that you can truly love other people. And with that coming through, we've got the drum coming in, and that drum is talking about setting up your dreams, getting your journey going, getting on your path, being you, glorious you. And that's really important. But don't forget you're going to have to do some hard work in there in order to get there and achieve those goals that you want to achieve. Whoops. So last but not least, let's see, the universe has our back. And let's see what kind of grooviness the universe has for us. Come on, give us a card. Everybody go, give us a card. How about give us a bunch of hearts so the card will pop out? Come on. Well, here we go. You ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Ah, they're going to fall over. Hold on. I got a mess here. Got everything laying all over this little table. Hold on. Okay, alright. So, here's our grooviness message. The healing occurs... Whoopsie, let me get that back in. The healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. I get it, that's kind of intense. That's intense. So let's say it together one more time. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a picture of it and post it up on the page. I think that's pretty important. and a groovy thing for us to kind of work on this weekend, or this week. Where am I? I'm still on the weekend. Okay, so peace, love, and harmony. I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful, shagadelically groovy, fanfabulous week, starting at this very given moment. That's my wish for you. May it be prosperous and full of abundance, harmony, joy, understanding, and that all of your words are understood exactly as you lovingly choose to give them. And most importantly, stay groovy. You too, Ethel. Good night, everybody. Where am I? I'm at night and weekend.